So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Coneheads, 1993. Give me a 3 out of 5 stars. I thought Chris Farley was great, as usual. Really, this movie is for, I would say, for this movie, Chris Farley is the reason to watch. That's what I want to say. Sorry, I'm tired. I got laid off from my Good Eggs job. I want everybody to become independent contractors, which I'm trying to do on Saturday, but the independent contractor company hungry. They're telling me to contact Good Eggs for a schedule on Saturday, and Good Eggs is telling me that Hungry has to contact me for a schedule on Saturday. So I'm confused. Anyways, I'm going through a background check at another place called Alto in Belmont. And I don't know when my first day there is. I'm waiting for the background check to go through. So hopefully I can pick up a handful of Hungry routes while that's still going through. I don't know. Hungry only pays $130 for each route. So if I get 2 routes on Saturday, which I'm hoping for, then I can make $260. My final check at Good Eggs is I have to go there tomorrow to pick it up, and tomorrow afternoon I'm going to be dead tired. But tomorrow's when I get my energy drinks. I drank my last Red Line this morning, and it's just been crazy. Hopefully I get to see Stephanie again. Not that she'll want to see me, but anyways, it's been a crazy week. I've been filling out paperwork and doing training for the last 2 days. I haven't gotten much sleep with my graveyard shift, but I did finally finish Coneheads after receiving 3 discs yesterday from Netflix. Okay. So here's the Coneheads disc. There we go, Coneheads. And I got 2 more Mr. Arcadian. I got the complete Mr. Arcadian confidential report, which is disc 2 of a 4-disc set, a 5-disc set, something like that. Or maybe it's a 3-disc set or a 4-disc set. Here's disc 1, the complete Mr. Arcadian, the Corinth version. All right. I got slapped with another copyright violation by Warner Music Group for Conan the Destroyer. I wasn't even playing any music in the background. I have no idea what they're talking about. I did my video from here at my house. Let me go take the chicken off the burner. One moment. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. The movie poster for Conehead says, "Young ones, parental units, we summon you." I didn't think the Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Michelle Burke characters were funny at all. But I thought Chris Farley was super funny. I love Chris Farley. big time Chris Farley fan. My former coworker, Symphony Chu, got me hooked on Chris Farley. He's so funny. And the soundtrack is interesting. You got Kodachrome Camera song, which is a great song. Anyways, there are some other songs in there that are kind of interesting. I think it's got Magic Carpet Ride in the soundtrack. The soundtrack for Coneheads was released on July 20th, 1993 by Warner Brothers Records. It's got Tainted Love by Soft Cell. It's a Free World Baby by R.E.M. Soul to Squeeze by Red Hot Chili Peppers, which would go on to reach 22 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The album itself would peak at 162 on the US Billboard 200 chart. You've got Magic Carpet Ride, originally performed by Steppenwolf. This one's performed by Michael Monroe and Slash. You've got Kodachrome by Paul Simon. Pretty cool soundtrack, I think. Anyways, the budget was $30 million and the box office was only $21.3 million. So I guess you could say this was a box office flop. 1993 science fiction comedy film from Paramount Pictures, produced by Lorne Michaels, directed by Steve Barron, starring Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, and Michelle Burke. The film is based on the NBC Saturday Night Live comedy sketches about aliens stranded on Earth who have angelicized their Romulan surname to Conehead. Michelle Burke took over the role played by Lorraine Newman on Saturday Night Live. The film also features roles and cameos by actors and comedians from Saturday Night Live and other television series of the time. 3 years after the release of Coneheads, screenwriters Bonnie and Terry Turner and star Jane Curtin revisited the premise of aliens arriving on Earth and assimilating into U.S. society with the TV show Third Rock from the Sun, with Curtin instead playing a human character. Upon discovering a UFO in U.S. airspace, the National Guard sends fighter jets to investigate, who fire on the unresponsive craft, cause it to crash into the Atlantic Ocean near Manhattan. The aliens from the planet Remulak aboard, Beldar Chlorhone and his gene tomate Pyromat arrive and quickly adopt to the human lifestyle. Despite their conspicuous conical-shaped heads and metallic-sounding voices. Assigned by High Master Minot to conquer Earth, a protoid refueling station, as fuel survey underlord of the wilderness planet at the end of the Noctolium solar chain, Beldar becomes an appliance repairman, and upon discovering his undocumented status, his boss Odo arranges a false identity, which quickly alerts the INS, Immigration Nationalization Service, the immigration police here in the U.S. Meanwhile, after the couple discover from fellow Romulan Marlax Zandstrom that a rescue vessel will not arrive for 7 Zerals, approximately 16 years, Primat informs Beldar she is pregnant. Ambitious INS agent Gorman Sneedling and his psychopathic assistant Eli Turnbull unsuccessfully attempt to capture the couple. Months later, Beldar has become a respected taxi driver, and the couple live in his boss's Codri's basement. After their daughter Connie's birth, they buy a home and move to suburban Paramus, New Jersey, adopting the surname Conehead, where Baldar begins a new career as a driving instructor. Meanwhile, Gorman gets a promotion and he decides to leave the Coneheads case to his replacement. But the case's extreme expense forces him to ensure its closure. The now teenage Connie, who has grown up among Earth's norms and culture, simply wants to fit in with her peers, though her father greatly objects, especially when she begins seeing auto mechanic Ronnie Bradford, played by the great Chris Farley. This causes tension between Connie and Baldar, who strongly disapproves of Ronnie, even tearing the roof off his car and threatening to kill him after he tries to make love with Connie, which irritates her. Despite this, Ronnie and Connie reconcile after talking. Meanwhile, Baldar is preoccupied with winning a golf trophy at his country club, while Primat becomes concerned about his attractiveness to her due to one of his driving students, Gladys Johnson, flirting with him. Gordon and Eli track the Coneheads to their home, posing as Jehovah's Witnesses to enter. During the conversation, Primat discovers their communication device to Remulac is beeping, and they notify Baldar that the big phone. She notifies Baldar that the big phone has contacted him, causing him to promptly eject the other two. They just grab him by the shirt collar and throw him out. He is then notified of their approaching rescue vessel. At a costume party that night, Baldar wins the golfing trophy. After Connie is told of their imminent rescue, she returns home with Ronnie, where she almost consummates their relationship using her parents' senso rings, whatever those are. Baldar and Primat discover them just as the INS arrives to arrest the Coneheads. Ronnie helps stall the INS while the rescue vessel arrives just in time, and Gordon and Eli are taken aboard with the Coneheads. Sorry, I'm having trouble with words. I'm so dang tired. I've got the weak energy drinks for tonight. I've only gotten 2 hours of sleep so far today. I got about 5 yesterday and 1 the day before. Sorry. So excuse me, my speech is a little slurred there. On Remulac, Baldar is welcome home, presenting the High Master with various earthly gifts, including Gorman and Eli as slaves. Initially satisfied with Beldar's accomplishments, Mintod notices that Beldar's sharp teeth have been capped, something Otto had advised Baldar to do in order to blend in on planet Earth, accuses him of treason and sentences him to fight the ferocious Garthok, Narfel the Garthok, greatly distressing Primat. After Garthok easily and gruesomely kills other criminals sentenced to fight it, Baldar uses his earthly golfing skills to save himself, killing the creature. Afterwards, he requests to return to Earth to oversee its conquest, taking Gorman back with him as a minion. Mintot agrees, and he hires Eli as his personal assistant, who quickly acclimates to his new role. Departing for Earth with Primat, Connie, and Gorman in tow, Baldar soon prioritizes Connie's feelings over planetary conquest by quickly faking an Earth attack, ordering his evasion force to retreat and proceed to their secondary target in another part of the galaxy, while making it look like a superior weapon has destroyed his spaceship. For rescuing him, Gorman agrees to give the Coneheads green cards due to Beldar's marketable talent. This guy Gorman, he's always claiming that illegal immigrants have no talent. But he makes an exception for the Conehead Beldar. Ronnie arrives to take Connie to the prom. Beldar gives him 55 words of advice. And then he uses a massive flashbulb arrangement on his home-built Polaroid camera to document the happy event. Coneheads received mostly negative reviews from critics. I could see why. It wasn't funny except for Chris Farley. I'm not going to go through my list because my video will go up to 25 minutes. But I want to get that quick review in because I can't go back to sleep for some reason. I'm all wound up on energy drink from the previous days. I don't know what's going wrong with me. But I've got these heat rashes all over my body. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I tried wearing loose clothes, not as many layers at my job. I've got some more on this arm. It's getting really bad. It looks bad too. But anyways, just wanted to get that quick review in. I showed you the discs. I'm not going down my list yet. I'm going to wait till my next video probably. And I don't know what's going on with my work schedule. I don't know my start date for my Alto job in Belmont, which is ride share. Pays about 24 to 28 an hour on weekday nights. That's what I'm more interested in, the weeknights. The weekend nights, excuse me. Friday night, Saturday night. So I got to discuss that with my manager on my first day, whenever that is. I don't even know. I don't have a schedule for either of my jobs yet. But hopefully I can get 2 routes on Saturday. That's what I'm shooting for. $260. I don't know how they pay this independent contractor. I don't know if I get paid right away. I'm guessing I do. But trying to work out this situation. I should have a $2,000 check from Good Eggs because they're cashing out my vacation time and they're giving me another week of pay, I think. So I might be, I can probably at least pay my my carpool violation before it's due on the 21st. It's been a crazy week. And my son's getting pimple right here. His mother won't let him pop it. Anyways, enough about my personal life. I don't want to trouble you with all of my troubles, but it's been a crazy week. Laters.